The most important time of a human's life is the first years. Pediatricians stress breastfeeding, but some mothers unfortunately can't do that. And even after that, what do you feed them then? Baby foods have been in hot water in recent years, and it's unfortunate as these foods are so convenient. We're going to break this video down in this order: baby foods, formula, and cow's milk. We have some good stuff in this video, so stick around till the end as we find the solutions to work around this problem. Let's get started. Baby foods have been controversial. Dangerous levels of arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury have been found in some of the most popular baby food brands. Earth's Best Organics, Gerber Baby, beech-nut, and Healthy Family Organics are some of these brands. Both the FDA and WHO have said that even low levels of heavy metals pose a risk to babies and kids. Now, an oversight committee decided to do an investigation, and what they found after taking 384 samples of the baby foods mentioned was that 65% had cadmium, 51% had arsenic, 21% had lead, and 3% had mercury. Now, teething biscuits, puff snacks, and snacks containing rice were found to be one of the highest in arsenic. Now, one of the main problems when it comes to baby food is always rice, as has been known for generations. The reason this has been a problem is due to rice plants being so absorbent. In many parts of Asia, the soil and waters have toxic metals naturally occurring. As a result, the roots from the rice plants absorb them. They eventually make its way throughout the entire plant. Now, brown rice that's grown and produced in the US is less of a risk as our waters don't carry this problem. But due to different rices being imported from different places, they get all mixed up, making it impossible to avoid heavy metals. As a result of this, the company beech-nut had announced in 2021 that it's leaving the rice industry altogether. Food concentrates is another one arsenic binds to, and anytime you see spices or vitamin mixes in your baby's food and the ingredients, companies are basically taking the natural nutrients out and swapping artificial ones back in after going through all the processes. But before we keep going, hi, my name is Kim, and welcome to the Green Lab Coat. If you enjoy living a healthy lifestyle backed by science, make sure to subscribe for more videos, and also don't forget to hit the like button to help the algorithm and the bell for complicated subjects made easy. Let's get started. Now, to be fair, the brands mentioned above were 4 out of 7 brands that said yes to being investigated. The other 3 corporations were Plum Organics, Sprouts Foods, and Parents' Choice, which is the Walmart brand. Now, if anyone has ever made something they are truly proud of and have nothing to hide, why not be a little bit transparent? These industries are self-regulated, however. No one checking to see if they're careful or being honest. So if you have a little one and are feeding them any one of these 3 brands that didn't show up to the investigation, I would highly encourage you to stop. There is one baby food that has an impressive blueprint. Serenity Kids checks for heavy metals twice. It has grass-fed bone broth and cooked with olive oil. Now, a company called the Clean Label Project independently tests their products for 200 plus contaminants and has verified that this brand meets their highest standards. Even better, Serenity Kids holds their products to European standards, which are amongst the strictest in the world. The FDA not having any standards on metals for baby food is the reason that the company does this. Next is formula. Now, some of the main ingredients you want to look out for is palm oil, corn syrup, or sugar. A breast milk has a natural sweetness to it, and ideally, lactase is the best substitute. Because lactase is expensive, formula makers opt for the cheaper stuff instead. Ideally, lactase is what you want when it comes to sweeteners. Now, second is soy and corn. Unless the formula is organic, you're likely dealing with soy and corn from GMO fields. Now, after numerous studies have shown that organic food only has a slight benefit, I'm not a big believer of eating organic foods. However, babies are a lot more sensitive. If the first thing they're going to intake is GMO soy, this can lead to complications. Third, rice ingredients are tricky as mentioned earlier. Look for rice that's been produced in the US, as arsenic content is likely a lot lower. Ideally, babies will be breastfed until they're 1 year old. Then between 1 to 2 years old, whole milk is best. The fact that a newborn baby isn't given whole milk in their formula is the biggest thing standing out to me. I know that by giving a baby skim milk before 1 year old, you could actually be putting them at risk for type 1 diabetes. So if whole milk is at the top of that list on the formula, it's already a good thing. Now, I get wary about cow's milk and formula for so many different reasons also, but I realize a lot of women can't breastfeed. There are 2 baby formulas with goat's milk that I recently found out about, and that's Hala formula for newborns and Cabrita formula for toddlers. Now, Hala has full cream goat's milk and is European certified, so all organic and so many nutrients for your little newborn. Cabrita formula is only for toddlers because of all the minerals and it's too much for newborns. Now, Dr. Bridget Young is a practitioner in pediatrics and creator of Baby Formula Expert, and she explains this really well. I'll link the video below so you can see if these formulas benefit your little one. Lastly, that brings us into actual milk. First off, if it's milk sold in packs that are on the shelf and not refrigerated, your baby is basically drinking calcium water. Now, they are boiled to an extremely high heat where all the nutrients are gone. Refrigerated milk that is grass-fed and certified humane is the best milk your child can drink. Now, I'm not a big believer of kids or adults drinking milk. Studies have shown that kids who drink the most amount of milk grew up to have more bone fractures, and that's because it makes the bones longer instead of stronger. They grow up to be taller than they would have, but the proteins are so much that they're almost incompatible. If your child must have milk, however, I would have them drink a milk like this and then start weaning them off. Also, certified humane ensures that the cows are treated humanely. Now, in conclusion, it's important to utilize your pediatrician as much as possible. By knowing your child well and combining that with asking your pediatrician the right questions and coming at them with different angles, it'll lead you to the right diet for your baby or toddler. Now, I am not someone who works in pediatrics or the medical field for that matter, but I am a mom of a little one, and my gut instinct told me to skip the store-bought food and make food from home. Now, this doesn't eliminate the metals, as it's found in all kinds of fruits and vegetables, but you have more control and you can choose the least contaminated foods. Now, I've put this chart here by Healthy Baby Food website, and it will be in the description box as well so you can check it out. If you're raising a vegan or vegetarian child, you can adjust for that too. And finally, numerous studies have shown that heavy metals lower IQ. They've been linked to autism and ADHD, and lawsuits have been brought about. This is just speculation, of course, but why not go above and beyond for our little ones? Like we always say, in the end, the choice is yours. Now, let me know in the comment section down below, what are you planning to do for your baby?